What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a great day. Darth Sidious was one of the most powerful Sith Lords we've seen in the entire Star Wars franchise, but how could somebody this powerful not sense the redemption of his apprentice, Darth Vader? Let's dive into it. Palpatine was always after the perfect apprentice, which he deemed that to be the chosen one, Anakin Skywalker. Palpatine spent years manipulating Anakin and putting doubt in the boy's mind, where eventually Anakin did turn to the dark side, becoming Darth Vader. Palpatine's joy for his new apprentice was cut short, literally, as Anakin was barely left alive, charred, and cut up by his former master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Or Anakin, who had insane potential, was now crippled and now transformed into the man in the suit. While Darth Vader was incredibly powerful, he didn't have nearly the same potential that Anakin had pre-Mustafar. After the fall of the Republic, Palpatine tried many times to replace Vader as his apprentice, when Palpatine finally had a second chance, with the son of Anakin Skywalker, Luke. Palpatine tried to convert Luke to the dark side the same as he did his father before him, but Luke refused to join the dark side and proclaimed that he was a Jedi, just like his father was. This enraged Palpatine. His perfect plan was now completely ruined. His second chance was now destroyed. His dream for a perfect apprentice now seemed dead. In a fit of rage, he unleashed a wave of Force lightning at Luke. At this point, he was so consumed by the dark side, Palpatine had no idea that Vader would betray him like this. Now, coming from George Lucas himself, he said that Palpatine was so engulfed in the dark side he thought Vader would one day betray him out of hate or greed. But when Vader saw his son being tortured, he had a change of heart and betrayed Palpatine out of the love for his son rather than hatred for his master. When Palpatine finally realized what was happening, it was far too late, as he was falling down the reactor shaft to his death. After Palpatine's revival, he recorded his reflection on Vader's betrayal. Palpatine actually blamed himself for not sensing Anakin's re-emergence. And just like George Lucas said, Palpatine admitted he was too consumed by the dark side and thought Vader would betray him out of hate or anger, not love. Throughout the comics, Palpatine is always one step ahead of Vader, as he can read Vader's thoughts and every emotion. Palpatine could also sense the weakness in Vader after Vader went on a mission to find out more about Luke after the Empire Strikes Back. So I find it pretty interesting that Palpatine, who was one step ahead of everyone, didn't prepare for this to be a possible outcome, as he knew Vader was conflicted in this matter. During the years of the Empire, Vader showed no signs of even wanting to overthrow Palpatine. In a previous video, we covered this and why Vader needed Palpatine after Revenge of the Sith, so I'll link that video at the end of this one if you want to check that one out. As Vader was loyal, and Palpatine knew, while it wasn't out of fear, it was just that Vader didn't want to kill Palpatine, so Vader was fine with being Palpatine's puppet for the most part. I find it interesting that someone as smart and as powerful as Palpatine, who's always been 10 steps ahead of everyone from the early days of the Republic to the rise of the Empire, someone who had everything planned out to a T, got betrayed by the one thing he just completely overlooked. And that was for the return of Anakin Skywalker to save his son out of love, rather than the hatred of Darth Vader coming for revenge on his master. That in the end, it wasn't revenge or hate that took down Darth Sidious, it was love. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Palpatine should have been more weary of a potential Darth Vader betrayal, or was it fair to say that Palpatine was just completely caught off guard by this? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.